All right, just finished up a really good trap and tricep workout. It's one of my favorite splits. I love doing traps and triceps together. Just a really good workout. If you haven't tried it, definitely give it a shot. But a great split. Usually start with traps first and then go into some tricep work. But overall, really good workout. So I'm going to jump into some questions and comments. I'm going to start with day 130. This was yesterday. It was a chest day that I did with my girlfriend. And then we did a question, comment, and shout out video. And there was a few questions and comments that came in on that video as well. But we're going to start with day 130, chest. And we have one here from Fredro Pervet, 3841. Always nice to see you with the special guest. She's strong. Yeah, she is amazing. It's always nice to work out with her. She is definitely no stranger to the iron, and hopefully we'll be putting a lot more sessions in together. So really looking forward to that. But yeah, it is always awesome to have her with me down here training and getting after it. So it was a great day yesterday. So shout out to that and appreciate the comment. Another one here from Dingo1372. Was going to have a rest day today, but after seeing this, no rest day for me now. Shout out to that. Hope you smashed it. Hope you killed it. It's nice to know that you got after it. And, again, we inspire each other. We motivate each other. And that's what that's all about. So shout out to that. Appreciate the comment. Another one here from OG Budirty 3156. Triple OG and Miss OG. Shout out to you, OG Budirty. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, it was awesome. Like I said, it was just great for us to get down here and get it done. So truly appreciate that comment. Another one from C24 Brandon. Teamwork makes the dream work. Guys killed it. Great workout. As always, looking forward to the next workout. Brandon, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that. Again, great workout we had. Great chest day yesterday. So truly appreciate that comment. Another one here from Tommy White 9916. Both of you did great on your lifting. Stay healthy and stay strong. Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out to you, Tommy. Appreciate the comments on the channel. Michael Miller Vlogs with a strong emoji. Shout out to you, Michael Miller. Got another one here from Frank Barbario 8149. Like the old made in USA York bar and plates. Good training session. Yeah, shout out to that. Again, most of my plates down here are the old school York plates. I have a few of the bars as well. And then, of course, the custom-made dumbbells. But again, you can't go wrong with some good old-fashioned York plates. They are just, they're amazing. Amazing weights. So shout out to that. Appreciate the comment. Another one here from Fatboy3275. Hey man, I wanted to ask if you think 17-year-old 325-pound bench is good or not. Hey, listen, I think any bench is great. If you're pushing to increase your bench, keep pushing along, keep getting after it. 17 years old, benching 325. That is amazing. That is definitely a great lift. So keep pushing yourself, keep working hard. If you're hitting that, that's awesome. If that's a goal of yours, keep pushing yourself to get there. But either way, 325 at 17 years old is really awesome. So shout out to that. Another one here from Nye. Major props to your girlfriend for withstanding working out in the basement with spiders. Laugh out loud. I love the teamwork between the two of you as a family and partners in Iron Crime. Laugh out loud. Shout out to that. Truly appreciate it. Yeah, we got after it, and like I said, she just loves to train. So shout out to that. Another one here from Daniel Prudenti 8105. Should do incline first, then flat. It all depends. Again, I rotate flat and incline. I pretty much rotate every exercise. Never letting the body get adapted to one simple routine constantly. So I'm always starting with each exercise differently for each of the splits. Sometimes I'll go back to back flat bench. Sometimes I'll do flat bench, incline, flat bench. Again, the overall philosophy when it comes to training and keeping the body shocked and keeping the body guessing is to continue to rotate things through. And also, most importantly, you got to do what works best for you. Everybody's different. Everybody, gets a different feel in the chest. for example. So again, figuring out what works best for you and how you can make the most improvements. It all depends on the individual. So however you start, start the way that works best for you. For me, I like to rotate things through, so I'm constantly shifting things around and changing the splits and changing the routine so that the body never gets used to it. So either way, shout out to that and appreciate the comment. Another one from Sonic 1000. When I lost 71 pounds in 2020, I was able to train 7 days a week. I'm 6 foot, and I cut from 243 to 171. It was a lot harder to train over 6 days a week after I got lean. The extra mass helped. I think your proof bulking is important. I think, depending on, you understanding your body, making sure that you're recovering well, definitely not going to say that having obviously more calories, more water, the muscles being fuller and not depleted are definitely advantages when it comes to, pushing yourself with more frequency of training. But overall, again, I think it's really important to really understand your body regardless of where your weight is at and be able to adapt and change and morph and figure out how to best recover regardless. But either way, shout out to that. I had a huge weight cut. I went from powerlifting days of like 315 down to 215, so close to 100 pounds cut. And I definitely had to adapt through that process. Obviously, the strength was not the overall goal at that time. The cut and getting leaner and getting kind of progressing, but also at the same time maintaining frequency of lifting. So again, I just had to feel things out. I had to adapt literally during the lift. So it was something I had to adapt to in the moment as I kind of cut weight and started really gradually decreasing my body weight. But again, either way, like I said, it's all individually based. Most important thing is that you're recovering, that you're staying healthy, and that you feel good. But I'm not definitely agree that, from me personally, agree that more calories, a little bit of water retention, a little extra padding is always an extra benefit when it comes to pushing yourself in the gym. So shout out to that and appreciate the comment. Got another one here from Jane Doe 3280. That thumbnail had me completely fooled. I thought it was a gym in an actual medieval castle dungeon for a sec. Shout out to that. Yeah, the dungeon got the the old stone foundation, and just really gives the gym that old school hardcore feel, which this channel is really dedicated to, and really kind of promoting and pushing, bringing back that old school hardcore training back in the day. So again, the environment just adds to it, but appreciate that comment. Shout out to you for that. Dave Kinderdine, mind, body, and relationship stronger every day. Salute to you both. Dave, appreciate that comment. Absolutely couldn't agree more. Although we have a great relationship, regardless of the gym, it's just an extra bonus to get down here together and enjoy each other's company, and of course, push it to the extreme. So shout out to that. Appreciate that. Got another one from Mr. Pink 6022, Beauty and the Beast. Shout out to that. Thank you, Mr. Pink. Appreciate the comment. Another one from Chris Haas 1122. Very sweet to see a couple working out together. Now that's love. Shout out to that. Appreciate the comment. Matthew Strengths with emojis, of course. Pedro Rodriguez 1931. Nice work. Both of you strong, happy couple. Shout out to that. Appreciate it, Pedro. User Brandon Looney Tunes. What's up? What's going on? User Brandon Looney Tunes. Got another one from JYY5RP. Beast mode, get it, bro. Is your max in the bench still over 400? Yeah, I did a max. I wouldn't consider it a full max, but I did a bench tester, I think, a couple weeks ago. 400 moved really well. I believe I'm still in that realm of over 400 pounds in the bench, although I'm not really too concerned about it. If I'm not, I'm not. If I am, I am. But I feel pretty good, so I think I can still push over 400 pounds on the bench. Again, like I said, 400 moved pretty smooth when I did it just a few weeks ago. Got another one here from Wayne Smith 2851. How long you normally train for, bro? How long is your workouts roughly? Anywhere between 2 and 2.5 hours, all depending on the split and how I feel and what's going on for the day. So shout out to that. Another one from user Yo2ET5US3N. Love it. Shout out to that. Appreciate it. Got one here from New Phone Hootis 3955. That gym is a thing of beauty. Truly appreciate that comment. I'm definitely grateful to have a great environment that really fits to the whole philosophy of old school hardcore training, barbell plates and dumbbells and just free weights and just pushing ourselves and making it happen down here. As I always say, there's nothing better than your basic foundational lifts of barbells, plates, and dumbbells. So shout out to that. Appreciate the comment. Another one from Christian Sather, 974. The old dumbbells are awesome, man. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate that comment. Another one from DDave7026, where they make the superhumans. Absolutely appreciate that. Shout out to that comment. And then the last one on this video from Michael Brown 1053, absolute beast, been watching for a while now, love the content. Michael Brown, shout out to you, truly appreciate that. Again, couldn't be more humble and appreciative of those comments, so thank you for that. Going to jump into the questions, comments, and shout outs that my girlfriend and I did, which consists of day 127, 128, and 129 question comments, and we just have a few comments that came in on that video as well. So we'll do the first one here. Got it from Bobby the Buyer. I really appreciate the comments and shout out videos. Makes me really feel a part of the channel. Hope you had a good cheat day. What's your go-to cheat meal? Ooh, that's a good one. My weakness is the bakery, cakes, brownies, ice cream. I'm going to start fasting, but haven't gotten past 48 hours since I was 420 pounds in 2020, down to 320. Good for you. That's awesome. Now for 2024, the goal is 220 pounds and to fast as much as possible to help with loose skin. Gotcha. And to get to 86 hours like Dana White did, but 7-day water fast is the real goal, or longer. My son has done 6 days, so I know it can be done. So any more info on fasting, loose skin, tips and tricks to get through the hurdles of fasting? I use cannabis for everything: pain, insomnia, anxiety, pre-workout, and used to abuse it like many other things. Now I'm finding my path to getting healthy and glad I found your channel. If you ever do merch, make tank tops that say shout out to that. And the girlfriend is lucky to have you. Make sure she knows that. Haha. Hopefully she reads that part. Laugh out loud. I'm on the hunt for my gym partner, girlfriend, but gonna just work on me, and I'm sure she'll make herself noticeable once I join a gym and get out of the house more. Bobby the Buyer, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing yourself. As far as my favorite cheat meal, I don't want to sound too cliche, but I absolutely love pizza. I just love pizza. I love hamburgers. And to be honest, although I eat it constantly, I love a good old-fashioned steak. Cannot go wrong with a good old-fashioned steak and potatoes. But again, that varies, but there's a few for you right there. As far as fasting, the only real experience I have with fasting, and if you even want to call it a fasting diet, is I did a 2 days of eating, 1 day of fasting. So, I'd eat my traditional 5 to 6 meals a day, and then the next day for 2 days, and then the next day I'd fast for the day. I did that for about 12 weeks. It really helped. It really worked. I never did anything over 48 hours, so I can't speak to that. But again, I did try some fasting type diets. 2 days on of eating, 1 day of fasting, and I really enjoyed it. It was, it was challenging at times, but for the most part, it was a great way to maintain weight. And on that day of fasting was a great way for me to kind of clear the system out, regroup, and back at eating again the next 2 days. But again, I don't have too much experience with anything over 48 hours, so I won't comment to that. Overall, appreciate the comment and truly appreciate that. So thank you. Another one from Adam Butler 3798. Love the channel, brother. Watching all the way from England. Adam, shout out to you and shout out to England. Appreciate that. Another one from Blue Waves 4188. Your girlfriend is so pretty. I'm also a girl. Laugh out loud. She is absolutely beautiful. So I appreciate that comment. Shout out to that. Dave Kinderdine Free weights are the way to go when it comes to building a big back. 100% agree, brother. Row, row, row. Absolutely. In the questions and comments and shout outs yesterday, I talked a little bit about the importance of free weights and how to build a strong and bigger back. There's nothing better than, free weights, in my opinion. Of course, I'm sure there's other views out there, but as far as I go, you cannot beat just straight up free weights when it comes to beating up the back. So shout out to that. Another one from Fatboy3275. Do you ever plan to do a max vid or something similar? I don't have any plans of that. I do have tester days that I, kind of just that randomly come up. Like I said, I did a bench a few weeks ago, was able to hit 400 pounds, and then, I tested some of my deadlift, with straps, of course, and was able to pull 700. So overall, I feel pretty good and was pretty happy with that. But I do not have any specific goals of maxes and whatnot. But you'll see some tester weeks and certain things where I'll put some weight on the bar and just kind of keep the central nervous system active and push myself a little bit in that realm. So shout out to that. Sonic 1000, how do you feel about a classic bro split, chest, back, legs, shoulder, arms, rest, repeat? I don't want to sound too redundant in saying this, but find out what works for you. If that kind of classic bro split, or whatever split you want to call it, works well for you and you're making progress and you're recovering well, do it. I definitely don't want to say yes or no to a routine like that. And what I would also say is that if you run that split, run it in a macro cycle, run it for 16, 20 weeks and see how you feel. And adapt as you go along and figure out different creative routines, add different things, create some different variations during that process and figure it out. But again, I don't have any negative or positive thing to say about that specific split and that rotation. But regardless, figure out what works best for you and give it a shot. It sounds like a good one. For me right now, it's all instinctive training. I essentially resting the muscles that need it, training the ones that are ready. So going on feel, how do I feel and making it happen based on, what the split should be for that day. So shout out to that question and comment. Got one here from JYY5RP. Do you ever do calves? I do not. I probably should. Just not something that's part of the routine. But again, that is what that is. So no, I do not do calves consistently at all. Matthew Strength with emojis. Mitch Fur 7068. Thanks for keeping it old school. We need more of this in the world. Absolutely. Shout out to that. Mitch, you couldn't have said it better. If you're following along, you know where I stand on all of that. So shout out to that. Got one here from Andrea Latin. 4056, best channel on YouTube. Andrea Latin, I know you and your significant other are always in the gym getting after it. So keep killing it, keep smashing it, stay focused, and like I said, keep killing it. And I truly appreciate that comment on the video and on the channel. So shout out to that. And then the last one here from user LU2VU5GO9C. Love your videos. Shout out to that. Appreciate that comment. And with that, we'll wrap it up. That was the last two videos, the last two most recent videos, day 130 chest day, and then the shout outs, comments, and questions that my girlfriend and I did after that workout. And today is day 131 with the traps and tricep workout. So we will see you guys next time for the next lift. Appreciate all the questions and comments on the channel.